Yo, Puglord, what's going on, dude? Welcome. Happy Halloween to you, dude. Appreciate you checking out our Modern Magic stream. How are things on your end? And Beast Julia, crush some more of Brett's dreams, why don't you?
That's exactly it.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Ben. Oh, okay, alright. So we got Julia versus Steven.
Oh, yes.
Steven Christ, one of our fantastic viewers, earned a sticker.
He did.
Out of the giveaway,
and
decided, hey, I want to come play, so...
Worked out well. He was in the area right before this match, introduced myself, gave him a sticker.
Nice guy.
Then he had to battle against one of our new Infect Beast.
That's right. Just giving back. That's it.
It's a good way to celebrate the Halloween-ness. Go and give out some candy to some kids.
Steven says, why the heck not? I don't know what you're playing. Julia says, no, I don't like this. I gotta go back.
Yeah, you might want to keep a hand, but you have to be careful. Like, you don't know what you're playing against. You gotta be careful risking it. Going, oh, maybe I can get there, and then just get destroyed. Mm-hmm. So gotta keep at least a solid one. See, never bothered wasting money on candy before. Have you done the whole give out Halloween candy and things like that?
So this was actually a point of contention today because we weren't like, I'm streaming, Sarah is off for her dress rehearsal, so we're not actually available to give out candy. And it's never something I was truly interested in doing. Okay. I love kids and all, but
but not that much.
Yeah. So there's actually, here's a mountain. There's actually a bowl sitting out on the front porch because Sarah bought candy, put it in a bowl. Yeah, here's the Goblin Guide, and that's a blighted agent on top.
So, Holly and I have done that like 1 year where both of us have been home and we're like, yeah, you know what, we're gonna do it. We're gonna give out candy. We'll sit in the living room, watch TV. When they come, we'll go down and hand out candy and look at the kids in the costumes and whatever. And then every other year, it's either been she's home by herself,
right,
or I'm home by myself, and we're curmudgeons and we'll hide upstairs and turn the porch light off, and we're like, no, we're not home. But we're freebie.
Julia playing that breeding pool tapped. No turn one plays. Playing it safe.
I believe last week on stream we saw her against a burn player and had a tougher time. It's not an easy matchup.
It definitely is not an easy matchup. Steven going to 17 off that Wooded Foothills to play an Eidolon of the Great Revel. Nice. Oh. So, I mean, at this point, with that first Goblin Guide trigger, she was able to reveal a Blighted Agent, which basically said game on for Steven. I know what you're doing. Yes. So this Eidolon I have in my hand is infinitely better.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a Pendelhaven.
Don't have to lose life to play that. Now...
Well, no, but that Blighted Agent says otherwise.
The Blighted Agent's going to cause her to lose life, and there's a pretty good chance that whatever creature she plays right now is going to die.
True.
So, Julia has to sit there and debate on, does she have a second creature to play right now? There's 4 cards in my opponent's hand. If I play something now, that creature is likely to die. Mm-hmm. So I'm paying 2 for nothing. If I wait an extra turn to play an extra mana, I can use my Vines or my Pump spells to keep it alive.
True. So combat, Goblin Guide trigger. Here's a Vines.
There's a Vines on top.
And we're going to go to 12.
Going to 12.
This is the lad. We are still in competition on that, by the way, Puglord.
Mm-hmm.
Life is finally started to slow down. Red is the infinitely better Pokemon game. Lava Spike, you.
Oh, down to 9. Okay, so once you get down to 9 and there's an Eidolon out and you have no board presence, it's pretty much let's go to game 2.
Yeah, Rift Bolt suspended. I mean, at this point,
because you play a creature here, you have to one turn kill them. And you have no cards in your graveyard at this point in time because you've been more conservative. So this is really difficult for Julia to sit there and look at that and go, well, guess I'll play a land and then play Blighted Agent here. Always favored blue personally. Nice. Blue version's a good version.
I mean, they're both good versions.
They are.
Let's not mince words.
All right.
I just, red's better.
I just gotta fix my computer and then we can play again.
Oh, there we go. Now we're talking.
Because we were gonna do Armor Krog last night, and then my computer
yeah,
crapped out, and I'm like, no.
So Blighted Agent going down to 7. Passes back.
All right. Combat.
Here's the team.
Trigger. Okay.
Shows of Vines.
Bladed Agent blocks Eidolon here.
So, I mean, you block Pump. Get rid of the Eidolon.
Take 2.
Blighted
Doesn't die.
Yeah, Blighted should stay alive.
Because it's a 2/3 at that point. But that's okay.
But Lightning Bolt is going to seal it up.
Mm-hmm. All right. Julia's having the bad luck of pretty much every time we throw her on camera nowadays,
she has to play Burn.
She has to play Burn. So, who do you want to read? Julia's or Steven's?
I'll take Steven's. I know how much you enjoy Infect. 2 Path to Exile, 3 Destructive Revelry, 1 Searing Blaze, 2 Deflecting Palm, 3 Skullcrack, 2 Anger of the Gods, and 2 Core Firewalker. I like the addition of Core Firewalker in a Burn sideboard, especially in an aggressive meta. It's smart.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 Path to Exile, most definitely.
Yes.
Truthfully, I think other than that, maybe Searing Blaze.
Deflecting Palm is also the go-to because you sit there and you do, all right, here's 3 damage or whatever. They pump up to go for like a 7-8 power creature.
Sure, and then you just deal that damage.
They're
back.
just going right 8 damage to face. Like you can just kill somebody with the Deflecting Palm.
But I think other than that,
Anger can be a little bit too slow here.
Yeah, I think the commitment of 3 mana when you want to be just shooting off your burn spells.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Anger is much more suited for those going wide strategies than it is for Julia's deck. So she is rocking out 2 Dismember, 1 Grafdigger's Cage, 1 Spellskite, 1 Pithy Needle, 2 Spell Pierce, 1 Dispel, 1 Unravel the Aether, which I still need to pick up, 3 Kitchen Finks, 2 Wild Defiance, and 1 Viridian Corruptor. Now, not on the hype train of return a creature or land, gain 6 life for 3.
Pulse of Marasa,
but that's okay. Things that she'll be bringing in: Kitchen Finks, Dispel, Spellskite's an option here. She could go for the Spell Pierce because most of the time Steven's going to be casting them on low amount of mana, but you have to be careful on how much of your deck you're taking out. Because in a way it is a creature-based combo deck, where I just need this 1 or 2 creatures, a bunch of these pump spells, and I can kill you. So you have to be careful on how much you're adjusting your deck. But the Dispel, the Kitchen Finks are like, hey, I need that, another Spellskite, protect your creatures. That 3 damage that's coming to her face, well, actually now it's only 2 damage.
Right. Do you know if Julia runs any number of Wild Defiance in her main deck?
She's no longer running any versions of Wild Defiance in her main board. That's why you see the 2 in the sideboard.
Okay.
And that could be an option here too. I'm always a fan of at least bringing in 1 or having 1 against a burn player, but
I think it's all in your configuration of the type of Infect deck you're playing.
yes,
You know, we've had this discussion many times because we both play Infect. Are you an all-in player? Are you a little bit slower, a little bit more methodical about, here, let's chip in for 1, 2, 2, 1. When you're doing the methodical, slower play, Wild Defiance makes sense.
yes,
It definitely does because you're already in the mindset of playing slower. But if you're in the I gotta beat you as quickly as possible, Wild Defiance is too slow, I think. So probably in this matchup, as good as it seems, Kitchen Finks is better. Spellskite, obviously, you gotta keep in. But I think I like Kitchen Finks better than Defiance.
yes, yeah.
And I like Burning Scone, Ben's point. The reason Keenan and I don't run Firewalker is that it's actually super hard to cast it because it's too white.
That's a very good point.
It's a huge mana commitment for planes.
But I guess like if you're not running the Naya version and you're running instead of the if you're just running red white and running like Lightning Helix,
it's a little bit easier
and things like that instead of a Tarkus Command and Nicoddles and things. That makes sense. Just whatever version of burn you want to play. Most people run the Naya. Seems that a Tarkus Command's a really good card once you have board presence with creatures and stuff. So, Julia looking through her cards, see what she wants to get rid of here, what's worth it to keep in, what's worth it to get rid of. Now, this is one of the ones where you can shave off Become Immense in this matchup. It's nice to do, alright, +6/+6, but you don't need the 4, you don't need the 3, you can get by with 2. And we'll have to wait and see how things work out. If Julia, she'll be going first this time.
Oh, I understand now. You said shave on the Become Immense, and I was like, but we won't Become Immense. But you're talking about the number.
Yes, number. You still need some in there.
I'm with you.
I don't think you should really ever go below 2 personally. Right. And that's just from my experience playing the deck. Having that as an out is always great. And especially when your opponent's going to be killing off your creatures and doing things like that, where you should have a lot of stuff in your graveyard, having that ability to draw into it later can help you.
Cool.
Now, I'm excited because I remember who we have on camera around 4 and 5, and you're going to be doing a lot of talking.
We'll see.
All right, so we have Steven with this lovely Phyrexian mana symbol there, poison counter, next to what deck he's playing.
I'm hoping we'll just get to see it ticked up at least once.
Right, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Just one time.
So for all you standard players out there, there's a poison list, infect list running around standard right now. Or basically that red-green energy or some variants of whatever name you want to call it there.
Breeding Pool tapped for Julian passes back. Oh, I was like, did they bring back poison counters?
No, but there's...
Oh, good. Goblin Guide reveals a kitchen face. Okay.
This deck, though, is pretty bonkers. Like, I have it on Magic Online because it's relatively cheap deck.
Naturally.
And I was able to kill somebody on turn 4.
Wow. So you're playing standard now?
At least on Magic Online. Actually, I have a second deck I'm going to show you that I think you might enjoy.
Every time I tune in, it's Infect versus Burn. What's going on, Biscuit? Big congrats, dude, on that win, by the way.
Yeah.
That sealed PPTQ over the weekend.
Bringing the beats.
Steven going to 17, getting a stomping ground.
Sorry, the next 2 rounds are actually you might find more interesting.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well,
I think at least
partially
with the deck that at least one of the decks that's playing. I don't know. Maybe not.
So 2 mana. Let's Searing Blaze.
Boo.
Landfall trigger. Dead Blighted Agent.
Ugh, and take 3.
Here's hoping for a Grixis Mirror.
Oh, a Wild Defiance, so she did bring it in.
Okay, alright.
So the 3 mana here that Julia will have will be Kitchen Finks coming out. I think that's a better play than a Wild Defiance at this point.
Definitely.
If possible.
So
No, either or could be fine. Like, you're set up nicely, but I think having the she's going all the way down to 17. But having the extra life gained off it seems nice.
You mean a 12?
Yeah, sorry, I go down to 12.
Yeah, how about that last round? Dude, Ben, we haven't gotten there yet. I don't know what you're talking about.
What last round?
Oh.
You mean the one before that? Who did we have on camera last round?
Oh, John and Layton. Yeah,
that was crazy. That Titan?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, going to 10 for a breeding pool. Oh, don't worry about him, Biscuit. He's just trying to figure out who won. We'll find out soon enough.
Because he wants to know, because he's currently in second, wants to know if he's in first or still in second.
So here's my thing. I think you deploy the Kitchen Finks. Because you're going to gain 4 life total off some blockers.
Mm-hmm.
And the Wild Defiance is definitely nice. But do you really want the Defiance and then take another Goblin Guide hit at least?
I don't think so, because
You need to get some life gain going.
yeah.
Bingo.
If you have not had a player adjust your opponent's life total, that is a bingo spot. So you go exclamation bingo, it'll bring up the bingo board for all you guys playing at home.
Taps the Sacred Foundry.
Path
Oh, Path to Exile.
Back down to 10, it looks like.
That's it's a pretty good card.
Oh, a second guide. Ooh.
You know, Kitchen Finks is pretty good when it dies, but when it gets exiled,
Not as beneficial.
it's a pretty different story. But gets a forest off that path. I know people are probably thinking, like, Brett, why are you talking so badly about Julia? It's no offense to her, but we're just seeing the power level of Path to It's true.
Ooh, first trigger.
Hey.
Second trigger. Freebies. Look at the end. She's like, yeah, 2 free cards.
And she's got
down
an
to 8 life.
Though.
She is. So, if she has a creature, I mean, you play Inkmoth here.
Mm-hmm.
Wild Defiance. Creature. Like Blight Agent or something.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, 5 lands, just go ahead, run it out.
Yeah.
Blighted Agent, because, I mean, cards in hand is important here. What does Steven have in the box? But being able to get an Inkmoth out and another creature is just going to say, all right, cool. Next turn, I'm attacking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming.
Yes, you have to do the Wild Defiance first here.
To protect the creature, right?
He has a burn spell.
Yep. So here is the Wild Defiance. Here is my Blighted Agent. And now we got a game. Like, This could be depending on how.
Okay. Julia has to block here.
Right.
Atarku's command kills her outright. If she chooses not to block. So. What?
Wow. All the answers. Destructive Revelry. Coming down to hit that Wild Defiance.
Does she have a mutagenic or something?
So she's going to take 2 damage from the Destructor of 3.
She'll take...
Don't worry, I got a card bot.
Pretty sure it's 2.
2 damage. So she is going to be going down to 6.
Alright, so she'll go to 6. There's still 2 goblins coming over for 4.
Trigger 1, Vines. Trigger 2, Vines.
2 cards in hand. I think you still have to block one here.
Yeah.
Like, take 2, go to 4. You know he can't kill you this turn. That gives you 1 turn to kill him.
4, yep. He has 2 mana up. He's going to go to 12.
Well, never mind, I lied. He could have Boros Charm.
Bingo.
Alright. 1, 2, 3 mana available. For sure. For pumps. 4 mana available for pumps. So, activate Ink Moth, Might of Old Corrosa,
Become Immense.
Become Immense, or activate Might, or activate Pendelhaven, Might, Vines Kicked.
Mm-hmm.
Only way she's winning here. She has to be careful about the Vines deployment. With 2 mana up, and he was like, yeah, I'm going to pay 2 life to make sure this is untapped. Could be another Destructive Rivalry.
Could be.
Okay.
2. Place Blighted Agent.
No.
Okay.
This is also indicating she doesn't really have any pumps.
Right. Passes back.
Or not enough to kill him.
Can she stave off another turn?
Another guy.
Wow. Bring the team. Trigger 1. Nice.
Trigger 2.
Trigger 2. Trigger 3.
Alright. Activate Ink Moth.
She can save 1.
She can save 1.
She can block twice, save 1, take 2, and pray that there's not a burn spell waiting for her.
Okay. Blighted Agent blocks 1. Try to save the Blighted Agent. That guy dies. Ink Moth blocks the other guy. She'll go to 3 life. Oh, doing it that way?
Take 2.
Taking 2 instead. Okay.
And passes back. Didn't play a land. I always wonder the amount of bluff people have. You know what I mean? Like, does he only have lands? and he's deciding to hold back, playing a land draw.
All right, she has to kill him now.
Yep.
Well, she's got another elf, so I guess she can try to draw it out because she drew a Glistener elf this turn.
I've heard good things about both. I may at some point when I get the new PC, Pug Lord.
I probably will not be.
Well, you won't go on ghost tours.
I don't. I don't mess with ghosts.
Halloween's
right?
wasted on you.
It's.
All right, so we got a Glistener elf, and passes back. Ooh.
Now she's basically putting the fate up to.
Yeah, please don't draw a burn spell. Yep.
Holding you. Dispel that.
Yep. Wow. All right.
So this is why she hasn't been killing him, because no pumps. All right.
Right.
Combat.
Here's trigger 1.
On Blighted Agent.
Yep. Pump.
Block the 2/2 Goblin Guide.
Don't forget to reveal.
Mutagenic. 1.
Blighted agent on top. Cool.
Alright, declare blockers.
Guys are dead. My guy survived.
Okay. There's a lot in the
Wow,
graveyard
she
here.
has done very well in stemming the tide. Draws a blighted agent.
So you can attack for 3 for sure and still be able to play a Blighted Agent.
I'm just like, can I draw one pump spell? Like, something of substance here?
Yeah.
The Dispel was very good hold.
Mm-hmm. Another thing that could help her is the Spellskite, actually.
Yeah.
Because if she draws the Spellskite, she can also live.
Plays a blighted agent. Plays one of, I assume, the many lands she has.
The only reason she should play that now is if she has a Groundswell. That's still only 8 damage.
One, two. You don't have to take damage if you don't want to. If it is a groundswell, you've already laid the land.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Okay.
2 cards left for both players. Pendelhaven.
Blighted.
Yep.
Combat. 3.
Mm-hmm.
Vines kicked. For 7. Huh. He was waiting this whole time.
Bingo.
Bingo.
Wow, 2 of them. Wow.
So 5 damage to kill her off. So deflecting palm actually is a bingo spot, guys.
Huh.
For those that are not familiar, we have a bingo going.
We do.
And it's Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Woody. Carmen San Diego here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. There it is. Knocked the laptop over. What's up? Brought it back. It's fine.
It's
seen
sturdy.
better
It's
days.
you know,
It's seen better days.
seen better days. Oh, your stickers on the back. You can also show that off too.
I could.
Let's
make sure the laptop's live though. Yeah, see, it's fine.
It's fine. It's all no big deal. So Round 3 is in the books.
It is. You know what time it is?
Time to feel sad for all Infect players for losing the burn.
Well, we can do that.
Oh, okay.
Let's start things off with, hey, thank you guys.
You, watching at home.
Happy Halloween to you.
Happy Halloween.
For coming out to the first ever Modern Magic Mondays on twitch.tv/Modern Magic Monday. So if you guys haven't had a chance yet, if you're watching at home, be sure to hit the follow buttons here whenever you guys are interested. Nan and I will also be throwing hosts on the channel just so everyone knows, hey, when we're going live. But anyway, thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Also, if you're watching this from YouTube, because all of the VODs do get uploaded to YouTube, if you get a chance, come over, check us out live. You know, we appreciate you guys' support over there as well. Hit the subscribe that way, because once we get 100 subscribers on YouTube, we do get access to the URL for Modern Magic Mondays for YouTube. So we are at 40 some right now, I think. Gotta ban yourself.
It's hot, dude. You don't know.
Oh, do you see what I'm wearing?
You don't. No. You got an open neck area here. You're fine.
Yeah, you're still wearing that hat. All right. So, in other thank yous, we've got our of course patrons.
We do.
Which is a big thank you to all you guys. I've been posting up some stuff over there for all of you guys. If you're not familiar, some thoughts about, hey, if you'd like to see some deck text essentially, or articles from certain players of certain decks, who would you like to see from, other stuff that we've got set up over there way. You guys can check that stuff out. But we've had some people that are at higher enough backer level on Patreon that they get to have a personal sponsorship of the stream, which if that's something you guys are interested in, you can head over to the Patreon page and check that stuff out. It's $30 a month. We'll get you access to basically advertising on Modern Magic Mondays.
Sure, you can put Translux, and I mean...
You could. We'll talk to you about it.
We
See
will.
if that's really what you want to put.
We'll try and convince you not to, but...
So, we've got, of course, Trip over at Comic Kung Fu, which all these matches are recorded at. If you guys are interested, you do ! shop, and that'll bring up the Facebook page for Comic Kung Fu. So you guys can have access to where the shop is located. If there's events coming up that you're able to play in, you guys can check that out. We also have Dionysus Bacchus, a.k.a. Chris Bennett, who came and helped fill in when I was gone.
It's true.
Table drudge extraordinaire, and of course manager over at Court Street Tavern. Some great food. My official Pokestop of Modern Magic Mondays.
Are you still playing?
Oh, there's a special Halloween thing going on right now.
Yeah, unless I'm getting a Gengar, I'm out, dude.
There's Haunters and Ghastlies for days.
All right.
Holly already has a Gengar. I'm so jealous. I know. I'm trying.
Sadness.
I'm trying real hard. Yeah, so Pokemon Go is still a thing for one half of the stream. We've also got Matthew Manson, not able to come out and play on Tuesday nights, but wanted to support Modern, basically at Comic Kung Fu and Modern Magic Monday, so able to throw a couple bucks our way. Not at the high enough backer level to get a personal sponsorship, but of course does get a personal shout out and a big thank you from us for being one of the backers for Patreon. We also have a couple other people that have helped make the stream what it is, gotten us our cool playmat, our dice, new cameras, all kinds of stuff, and maybe some other things in the works.
Yeah, so absolutely. I mean, top stream donations go into Drewski Peru, #1 in our hearts. Always sneaking in at the last moment just to drop a donation. So thank you so much, dude. We've got Atticus, our mystery donor.
I got nothing.
I'm just saying, how does he get money?
How does he get
Tatradamus,
money? My cat is stealing money.
Lila Goyf, Nate Hop 34, Burgleton, Storm Dust 07, Badger 934, Strog Smash, Weeaboo Wet Dream. I mean, these are all people that go reach into their pockets, reach into their hearts, and donate to help keep this stream alive.
Yeah.
And listing off just a couple of things that Nan mentioned there, like we're constantly making progress, trying to make this the best Modern Magic stream on Twitch.
We've been going since February.
Now, I have held off telling you this until right now because I feel like Halloween is the best time. So doing a little bit of research, we found out that we're actually like on some lists.
What?
Like on Reddit and things like that. Like, hey, there's a competitive MTG thing on Reddit, and we're like listed in the 6:30 p.m. Mondays time slot.
Thing?
Yeah, like if you want to watch Modern, go to twitch.tv/.
Was it the real name, man?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't set that up yet.
Man.
Yeah. But now we're on Modern Magic Monday, so I mean, like, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there.
And we saw the comment on YouTube why are you guys not more popular?
Yeah, dude, that was like the best thing I could see on a Monday morning as I'm going back to work. It's just like, why aren't you guys more popular? Well, you know what? That's a good question.
Why are we not more popular?
Why are we not more popular? I mean, look at this.
Right?
You know, Reddit, FBI.
FBI. So, there you go.
Oh, is this it? Live
That might be
streams?
it. But yeah, that's, we do appreciate all the stuff that you guys do and help us out.
Yeah.
Again, we try to make Modern Magic Mondays entertaining for you, hence the costumes for Halloween. We try to make it educational, just really help improve everybody overall. How can we be able to do that? Well, by sitting here and going over it more in depth about different lines of plays, why a player might be doing what they're doing, kind of the ins and outs of what the players' decks are, these sort of nuances that you might learn from playing in these particular matchups and stuff. And you'll definitely notice the decks that we play, we have a little bit more input and insight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Especially if it's a deck that we've played for a long time.
Sure.
Like, you can tell the difference between me casting Infect as opposed to, like, an Eldrazi deck, because I don't play Eldrazi.
Duh, that plays the Matter is Shaper now.
Right?
The Mimic comes in, and oh, look, now there's a Reality Smasher.
And he's smashed.
Yep.
So
Nailed it.
But that's what we try to provide for you guys. And we are officially switching over to twitch.tv/modernmagicmondays.
Someone tell Jeremy.
So I know he's been over here waiting for like 4 weeks, and finally we switch over, and he's not here.
He's on your channel.
So, help spread the word about it. We appreciate the support. We've got player standings because all of this stuff matters because it goes towards our 10-week invitational, and we are in week number 4 currently, moving right along. See? Heartless. So let's check out our points, see where we're standing overall, and get an idea for our next round, because I'm excited to cast up this next round.
Here we go. Josh, Johnny, Lyle. That's it. 9 points.
9 pointers. One of them are going to be on camera, probably.
Yes. One of them will be on camera. I can say that. And then we've got Ben, John Mathias, Ryan Carter, TJ. You know what? I don't even want to talk about it. Ryan, 6 points. I'm 3 of those points. So yeah, Ben mentioned it in chat. Let's just go ahead and get it out there. He's playing this zombie hunt deck where it runs lands. Reliquary Tower is a part of those lands.
Yes.
Reliquary Tower being you have no maximum hand size.
Yep.
All right, so you already know where this is going. Treasure Hunt.
Which is 1 and a blue, I believe, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land card. Then put all those cards revealed this way into your hand.
Uh-huh.
Well, if you're running pretty much an all-land deck minus Treasure Hunt and
Zombie Infestation.
Oh, Akazam.
Yo, Akazam, what's going on, dude? Welcome to the stream.
Happy belated birthday. His birthday was yesterday.
What? Dude, are we singing Happy Birthday?
Was
Happy birthday to you.
I can't sing as well as Brad.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Akazam. Happy birthday to you. Alright, so a zombie infestation. Yeah, discard 2 cards, put 2/2 black zombie creatures. So basically,
all these lands that you just drew are now zombies.
Yep, he was hitting me for like 18, 20 points. Yeah, it was pretty great. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, that's what Ryan was playing.
That is one of the fringe decks that exists.
Yeah. You want to know what he said? He said, I was on MTG Goldfish, and I just so happened to look at the budget list.
Yep.
And there it is.
It's up there.
Great.
It exists.
But TJ Julia, Chris Bauer, Chris Keller, and Jamie Armel all sitting at 6 points. And we're just going to go into round 4 because...
Let's do it. I'm excited because...
We got some things to talk about.
We do, because one of these decks